Good morning, student. How are you? I hope that you will be fine. Now, in 8th class math, I was explaining this chapter, profit, loss, and discount. In this, I had explained all the formula related to this. I had explained what is the profit, what is loss, what is discount, and whatever formula related to this chapter I had explained. Today I am going to explain exercise question. See, question number first. In question number first, given a shopkeeper purchased 100 sari at 750 each. See that CP of first step is that CP of 100 saris is equal to given 7 rupees 750 each, means each sari cost is 750, then 100 sari multiply by 100 means 750 into 100 means 75,000 rupees. Now condition given, he sold 30 sarees at 600 each, means SP of 30 sarees, 30 into what given 600 each, means the SP of one saree is 600, then SP of 30 sarees, that is 18,000 rupees. 18,000. Now, given remaining saree, question is that at what rate should he sell the remaining sarees to gain 10%? Means remaining let SP of one sarees X rupees X, then SP of remaining saree, how remaining is 100 minus 30, he already said, that will be 70x, 100 minus 30, 70, and SP of one saree is X, then 70 sarees, 70x rupees. Now, total SP, total selling price, see that 30 sarees selling price is 18,000 and 70 saree selling price is 70x rupees. Now, I am going to rub this one. Now, calculate gain. Gain is equal to given 10% of this 100 sari. CP of 100 sari 75,000. You will get 7,500 rupees. Now, gain is equal to SP minus CP, gain 7,500, total SP selling price 18,000 plus 70x minus CP 75,000. That I have given this relation and say that you simplify and you will get the answer. Okay, now simplify this one. What you will get? 75, see, 7,500. Now 70x minus, subtract this one, we will get 0, 0, 0, 15 minus x 7, 57 Now this one minus this side, it will be plus. Means 70x is equal to 7500 plus 5700. Plus 57, sorry, 1000. Now I am going to work this on this line. Now x is equal to simplify this one, you will get 0, 0, 5, 4, 6 divided by 70. When you simplify, you will get 9, 9 to 1.6, 6, 2, 2, 4 and so on, divide to 3 rupees. What is this? Question is asking at what rate is he should sell remaining sari. It means if he sell remaining sari on the rupees 921.63, he will get 10%. Okay. Now you write on your copy. Next question. Question number 2. Question number 2 given. Sohan and Rohan bought one music system each for the same price. Sohan sold it for rupees 14,400 and lost 10%. At what price should Rahul sell this music system so he earned profit 7%? Now let Sohan and Rahul bought one music system at same price. Let CP of one music system or each music system be X. Like question number 2. Let CPB rupees X. Then SP for Sohan. Given in question, Sohan bought it rupees 14,400. SP is equal to 100 plus loss here given means minus loss percent upon 100 into CP. Now SP is given 14,400 rupees, 100 in question given loss is given 10%. Minus 10 upon 100 into CP means X. That will be 90 X upon 100, 14400 cancel. X is equal to 144 means 14,400 into 10 divided by 9. It will come 16,000. It will come 16,000 rupees. Now question is that now given at what price should Rahul sell this music system so as to earn profit 7%. Now SP for Rahul. His want to gain 100 means 100 plus gain percent upon 100 into CP. CP is same 16,000. Here see that we have calculated CP and CP of one music system is coming when its loss 10% and 16,000. Now question, at what price he sell another music system that he earns 7% profit. Means over all transaction he want to earn 7% as a gain. So 100 plus gain percent into CP, that is 107 upon 100 into 16,000. Now you simplify, answer will come. When you simplify, answer will come 17217 rupees 17,200. 17,120 rupees. Answer will be 17,000 rupees 120. Maybe answer is something different here. Okay, maybe simplification and calculation you revise once more this one. Now next question. Question number 4. Question number 4 given. A shopkeeper sell a refrigerator for rupees 1200. Sorry. A goldsmith bought 100 gram gold for rupees 54,000 from a wholesaler. He then sold it at a gain of 10%. Calculate the SP of 100 gram of gold for goldsmith, the SP of 10 gram of gold for the wholesaler if his profit is 8%. Now see the question. Question number second. I will try to explain, but it's my suggestion for you that you try to solve example question also. Question number 4 given. SP of 100 goldsmith bought 100 gram gold for wholesaler. Now from wholesaler, then he sold it at a gain of 10%. Now see that SP of CP of what? 100 gram gold. 100 gram gold given 54,000 rupees. Then 1 gram gold CP of 1 gram gold, that is 540 rupees divided by 1. Now you calculate. Yeah, he said it. Now SP for 1 gram gold, you know that 100 plus gain percent upon 100 into CP. Now 100, 10% given, 10 upon 100 into CP, 540. 110, 100, 540. That will come, if you multiply, it will come 54 means 594 rupees. What is this? This is SP for 1 gram gold. Therefore, first question is that first SP of 10 gram gold. 10 gram gold. This multiplied by 10. 1 gram gold is this. Therefore, 10 gram gold, that will 5940 rupees. Multiply by 10. Next point in same question. Now, second question. The SP of 10 gram gold for the wholesaler if his profit is 8%. What is asking? SP for 10 gram gold for wholesale. see that in this condition, this 5400 rupees 10 gram SP of 10 gram gold for wholesaler, that will be CP. Asking for wholesaler, this money, this is 1 gram, 10 gram, suppose CP of 10 gram, CP, for second question, CP of 10 gram gold, that will be 540 multiplied by 10. This CP for gold is made will be SP for wholesaler. SP for wholesaler. So now you calculate SP for wholesaler. You write this one on your copy. Now SP for wholesaler is equal to 100 plus what is profit given? 8% upon 100 into this CP. This CP will be, asking question, the SP of 10 gram gold. Means you can say that the CP, this CP will become here SP for the gold is. So now 5400 into 108 upon 100 into CP. Then CP is equal to, no need to write this one, only that. CP is equal to 5400 into 100 upon 108. 2 times 15, 54, 1 times 100. This 5000 rupees is coming. This 5000 rupees CP is equal to SP for wholesaler, that will be SP for wholesaler. This is SP. Only you write in SP. SP for wholesaler. Okay. Next question. Question number 7 you see. Yeah, because 6 and 7 both are similar question. So 7 you see. A toy was sold at a gain of 12%. Had it been sold for 33 rupees more, the gain would have been 14%. Find the CP of the toy. Now see that. Question number 7. Let CP of y be x. Question number 7. Let CP of y be rupees x. Now SP given here, the toy was sold again 12%. Now SP is equal to 100 plus gain percent. You write the formula. Don't forget to write the formula. CP now 100 plus CP is given 12%. Yeah, 12%. 12 upon 100 x is equal to 112 upon 100 x. Now case 2, again according to question, if SP, if it said 33 rupees more, this SP plus 33 rupees. In 6% that is given 3000. Here given 33 more. The gain would be 14%. Then gain is equal to SP solution formula. SP, suppose SP1. Then SP is equal to this SP1 plus 33 is equal to same formula 100 plus gain percentage 14% upon 100 into CP same X. SP1 is 112X upon 100 plus 33 114X upon 100. This is a linear equation of variable X. Linear equation of variable X. This variable come one side plus this side become minus. It means that 114X upon 100 plus this side minus 112X upon 100 is equal to 33. This 2x is equal to denominator is same 33 into 100. X is equal to 33 2 into 50. That will be 0, 15, 16. This will be. What is asking question? Find the CP of y. Then CP of y will be answer. CP of y 1 y will be rupees 1650, 1650. When you are solving the question, at last you mention the answer. Okay. One more question I am going to explain. See question number 9. Okay. You write on your copy neat clearly. Okay. Now I am going to explain question number 9. In question number 9, that is given. Abhinav purchased 2 dozen chairs for rupees 9600. He then sold these at a profit equal to CP of 4 chairs. Find the SP of 1 chair. What is given in question? Abhinav purchased 2 dozen chairs for rupees 96. You know that 1 dozen is 12 articles. Now CP of 24 chairs, 2 dozen is 24 chairs, is 9600 rupees. Now CP of 1 chair 9600 divided by 24, it will become 400 rupees. That is CP of 1 chair. Now question is given. He then sold these at a profit equal to CP of 4 chairs. This is given. Profit is equal to CP of 4 chairs. Means CP of 1 chair already over there. Then CP of 4 chair, 4 multiplied by 400, that will be rupees 1600. This is the profit in whole transaction. What is given here? Asking find the SP. So you know that profit is equal to SP minus CP. Then SP is equal to profit plus CP. Yeah, profit already you have calculated 1600 rupees and CP already given there 9600 rupees. That is coming 0, 0, 2, means 0, 6, 6, 12, 9, 10, 11. This is SP of 24 chair. Therefore, SP of 1 chair, this is SP of 24 chairs. 24 chairs CP I have taken. In that, total profit is 1600. So this is SP of 24 chairs. I am writing here SP of 24 chairs. Therefore, SP of 1 chair is equal to 1. This divided by 24. You divide it, answer will come. Means 1, 2, 1, 11,200 divided by 24. If you divide 24, it means answer will come to 466.66 rupees will come. Yeah, in your book given 15 lakh rupees. In answer sheet given 15 lakh or something given. How it is possible? See that if CP of 1 chair is 400 rupees, then SP is coming what? 466. So whatever answer given in answer sheet, that answer is wrong. Okay? That will come 66. Round up, that will come 67 rupees. So remember that if CP is 400 given here and SP will be 466.67. Your answer is in answer sheet given one. Now you have to solve all the question of this exercise. Okay, and I will explain then 9.2. Thank you. Have a nice day.